Infinity Nikki is doing another illegal sale again from Velia, our local Infinity Nikki professional chat. Did they learn nothing from the last one? So a little bit of context here, chat. They did a bathtub sale, and that was like 70 something percent off, 90 something percent off. I don't remember. This was like a month or two ago, but essentially it brought a bathtub that was really expensive. Let me see if I can find it. It was $70 bathtub 2 months ago. It had a special discount that brought it down to $10. They held that. There was an uproar from players. Then interestingly enough, after the insane backlash they received from players, I didn't actually know this, they actually removed the discount term from the sale. It is a special discount for the entire duration of the sale. It had never been available at $10. It had never been available at $70, but it had a 80% discount, whatever, bring it all the way down to $10, $13, whatever the total price was at the end of the day. I think the worst thing here is that the price in euros or pounds was originally $7.99 and they bumped it up to $9.99. And the price originally in US dollars was, I think, $9.99 or $10.99 and got boosted to $13.99. So they also increased the price of the bathtub, and then they removed the discount from it as well. That was wild. I covered that. And then after the significant backlash, right, you'd think at this juncture they'd learn. They'd say, oh, so our players really didn't enjoy being taken advantage of like that. Our players really didn't enjoy us treating them like wallets, right? Like money bags, like dollar signs. And, you know, in retrospect, we did remove the discount, the special price tag that came with it. But you know what players probably really want? You know, the thing that they cannot get enough of? The one thing that could really impress and appease players? Let's do another one of those. Yeah, let's do another one of those. I guess let's take a look. Did they learn nothing from the last one? This is illegal, if anyone was wondering. 1,200 upvotes, 233 comments. I asked my sister, who's a lawyer, if it's legal to display a discount if the item didn't exist before. It was displayed with a discount. The answer is no. Many people have voiced the same sentiments online. I'm not sure yet what to do. I'll look into how to report it, as I haven't done it last time the discussion about this topic was brought up. I'll try contacting support, then see where we go from there. Probably right at the Department for Consumer Rights. So basically what's likely gonna happen, since this is a 62% discount, chat, like, you know, that is an incredible discount over there, right? Original price £8 or €8, all the way down to the low price of $2.99. At least we will announce as big that the discount is only for one patch, and this, yeah, exactly. Exactly, do that with the skins, yeah. Something like price tags in stores when some products have a discount promotion. Yes, they can sometimes sell for the original price, but most of the time I don't see them being changed at all. Problem here is rather that it is impossible to find out the original cost price without taxes and charges of the product. You're being sold a digital item, to some extent an art object in a certain database. After several updates, there is no section of the store with past outfits and items. It's obvious that this outfit ends promotion or one-time thing. How long will they get away with it? As long as people keep falling for it. Exactly. No offense to Infinity Nikki players, okay? There are a lot of incredibly talented, genuine, nice Infinity Nikki players out there that want nothing but the best for the game. But, like with Genshin players, there are a lot of people that are just stupid. They look at this and they go, this is a great deal. So then they support it, and then practices like this continue to run rampant. That's the long and short of it. People are just dumb. Forever. I just had an argument in the comment section under the post with people asking why we're even complaining about it, and that it's not an issue. It's literally illegal. Please, for the love of God, tell me I'm not the only one here that thinks this is an issue. Right now, is this an issue, yes or no? Please, for anyone watching this VOD on YouTube, I need this sentiment to be displayed public. Also, while everyone is telling you if it's an issue or not, don't forget to join our Stix subreddit, where we keep you guys up to date with all of this gacha news, drama, updates as it happens. Look at that. Look at the comment section up there. Y'all see that? Before we go any further, I do want to take a moment here to thank all of my incredible patrons over on Patreon and my YouTube channel members who allow for me to continue to do dedicated videos like this every single day. You guys are absolutely phenomenal, and I genuinely cannot thank you all enough for the support. This is a very evident issue. There are almost 300 people here combined between YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. And the overwhelming majority believe it's an issue. Saying, like, complaining that it's not an issue is the issue. There's so many naive White Knight Infinity Nikki players. It's like Infinity Nikki attracts them because it's a cozy game or something. They just enjoy being stepped on, walked on, and treated like trash. Like, I hate to pull the woo-wah card here, because I am also an Arknights player, I'm also a Nikki player, I'm also a Blue Archive player, I'm also a Reverse 1999 player, but Wuthering Waves is a prime example of rewarding your players, right? Treating them well, treating them with respect, and treating them as human beings, not as dollar signs. Infinity Nikki could make so much more money, unbelievable amounts of money. It is such a good game if they just stop treating their viewers, or sorry, their players, like complete and utter trash. I'm baffled at how people can be so stupid. I am too. I am too. Like, the most toxic fan base with games like these because everyone else has already left. That could be valid, yeah. We are people before wallets. Exactly, Dev. Yeah. They should have made it $300 and put the sale as 99% off. That would, yeah. That right there, chat. That is a lot better, right? $300 price tag, 99% off. That would have been great. That's what we need. You're so right. Since it's all made up, why the hell not? Heck, never mind. Why don't you make it $1,000? After seeing the $50, well, $70 actually. Bathtub, nothing really surprises me anymore. Yep. They should have made it $1,000, chat. This right here should have been $1,000. Not $2.99, not $8, $1,000. Could you imagine how many idiots online would have bought that? Like, genuinely, can you imagine, right? If they made it $1,000 and made it 99% off, do you know how many people would have been like, yes, this is the greatest deal in Infinity Nikki history? And they would have bought it, right? 100%. They would have. Yeah, because people are fucking stupid. Goddamn. I don't think they're ever gonna stop. It's been a problem since day one. They're not, because people are dumb and people continue to spend money on it. That's why. The Nikki games have literally always done this. And you know what? That's because the Infinity, or the Nikki gamers in general, are more than happy being taken advantage of. Disappointing. Genuinely disappointing. It's very weird that they do that. I agree, it's a problem. So this is not okay. They are continuing to scam their players because this is a scam, right? They're saying it's something when it's not. They're saying it was a price when it wasn't, right? If you go up to a person and you say, I'm offering you this game for, you know, $50, but we're offering it to you at a discount because the original price was $1,000 and you have never sold the game before, that means the original price was $50 and you're being scammed. That is a scam. That is the only word you can use for it. This is illegal and a scam. They should be called out for doing this. For the love of God, Infinity Nikki, why is it so difficult for you to make any kind of, any decent decision when it comes to the development of your game? It's just like such a good game ruined by such idiocy. Like, can you imagine the team sitting around a table here discussing what to do with the game? Hey, Bob, what do you think players want out of for the future of the game? You know what? How about another fake sale with a special discount? Sounds great. Sounds great. Good idea. Let's implement that. Thank you. Yeah. You know what? I have another great idea too. Sure, Bob. What's your other idea? All right. So, what I'm thinking here is let's retcon the entire intro to the story. I'm sure that'll go over really well. Bob, phenomenal idea. You got any other words of wisdom you might want to impart on us? Yeah, I do. Thank you so much for asking. So, what if we continue to introduce patches that offer no real original content? No content of value whatsoever that generally people seem to dislike. You're a fucking genius. We need to promote you. Thank you, I really appreciate that. Well, with all the money we're making from these absolute idiots online, the money needs to go somewhere. Might as well funnel it to you, Bob. Oh my God, I love you so much, thank you. I have another idea as well. Oh sure, Bob, what other ideas are you thinking? I feel like that right there, I feel like that is the entire like round table discussion for Infinity Nikki. And it just keeps getting worse and worse. my god. I know you think that you just hit the end of the video, and technically, yeah, you have. And I know your first reaction is to close out of it at this juncture, but don't. No, instead, I urge you to take a moment here and click one of the videos on screen that are coming up in just a moment so you remain up to date with everything going on in the gacha genre. Trust me, you are not going to regret doing so. Stay flaccid.